Hey everybody, it's Jason Duncan with Results Through Integrity, coming to you in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. Today is, what is today? Today's Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. And I've missed a couple of weeks doing these 7 habits of highly effective people because the world is not as we used to know it. We're looking forward to the new normal. We're all working from home. I'm working from my new home office that I'm trying to remodel to get set up to where I can work here permanently. New wood wall that was installed just yesterday, trying to get things ready to go. And the week 12 that we're on, I'm behind a couple of weeks. The habit of highly effective people activity for this week is to celebrate your 80th birthday. Celebrate your 80th birthday. Now, what does this mean? Well, it says that you should visualize your 80th birthday party, write what you would like each person to say about you and the impact that you've had on their life. And it's a great way to think about, to project, okay, at the end of my life, when I'm looking back, how do I want people to remember me? How do I want them to think that I impacted their life? And it goes on to say, what one thing can you do this week to help make that a reality? You know, we're all struggling right now as we deal with this pandemic, and it is affecting all of us in many different ways, whether that be from health or whether that be through economic struggles. But either way, at the end of our life, how do we want people to remember us? How did we react when times got tough? What did we do? So celebrate your 80th birthday. On the back of the card, it tells us to ask ourselves this question: what legacy do I want to leave? Well, being effective means taking the time to define the legacy you want to leave regarding your most important relationships and responsibilities. I know that for me, one of the things that I want to do as a legacy is I want to make sure that my children and my grandchildren at some point remember that as their father and as their grandfather, that I was a good provider, that I was a good man, and that I loved Jesus and that I served him well, and that I tried to help people as much as I could. I also want people to know, as part of my legacy, that I was a great business person, a great teacher, and a great coach. Those are things that I want my legacy to be. And if I'm working towards that legacy, then I will probably achieve that legacy. And then at the quote from Covey for today's activity is, deep within each one of us is an inner longing to live a life of greatness and contribution, to really matter and to really make a difference. And today, as we are all dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic worldwide, more than ever, we should think about how we want our lives to be lived. What legacy do we want to leave? How do we want people to remember us? And whatever that is, however we want people to remember us, we must start acting on that today. What can you do to help your fellow man to think about you in the way that you want them to think about you on your 80th birthday? Thanks for following me. Thanks for watching these tips. You can follow me on any of these social media channels. Let me know if there's any questions that you'd like me to answer. Thanks, and God bless.